Now, more on our top story now, and as temperatures continue to soar when it comes to health risks, heat stroke, overheating and dehydration can affect anyone. So, of course, it is good to be prepared. Well, joining us here in the studio is hydration expert Jamie Douglas-Hamilton. Welcome to you, Jamie. Lovely for you to come in. Now, your big thing is water, isn't it? And we're not drinking enough.
That's right, that's right. We just done a research study and it actually showed that 90% of people don't even drink the recommended daily allowance of water.
What is the
so 2.5 litres for a man
normal circumstances?
And 2 litres, yeah, for a woman in normal circumstances. But you get 20 to 30% for your food, so it's about 1.4 litres outside of meals for a woman and 1.8 litres for a man. And this comes to studies that the National Hydration Council have done, which show that the average person in Britain drinks less than a glass a day.
Which is because we're all aware, aren't we, of the benefits of drinking water. What is it? Why aren't we drinking it? Is it an attitude?
It's very much a lack of education, and it's very different in Europe. If you take all the European countries, we actually come 5th from the bottom per capita.
Really?
So, yeah, so France, Germany, Italy actually drink 3 to 4 times as much water as we do in the UK.
So what are they getting right?
We lead the... We have much more sugary drinks, much more high carbonated drinks.
So people think they're hydrating because they're drinking the wrong stuff.
Absolutely, they're drinking the wrong things. When they're thirsty, 2/3 of people are drinking high caffeine or sugary drinks. And so you're going from caffeine high to sugar low, to sugar high, to sugar low.
Right, and you're not meeting your hydration needs.
And you feel tired at the end of the day, and you feel tired at the end of the week if you're doing that.
We hear a lot about dehydration, and it doesn't sound like a serious thing, but it can be life-threatening, can't it? Well, just talk us through what some of the other the wider health implications are for not...
Well, you can get mild dehydration and you can get excessive dehydration. If you dehydrate your body by 1 to 2%, that affects your performance in sport by 20% in normal temperatures. In high temperatures, that's affected by 40%. But even when they've done studies on cognition, if you get mild dehydration, that affects your ability to concentrate. You become more irritable.
I mean, all of those things, they don't sound great, but they don't sound like, oh, I must go, I must really address this problem because it's really bad. I mean, the knock-on effects, aren't there, for your kidneys and your brain function and...
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people don't take it to that excess. It is a problem, especially with older generations, but a lot of younger people don't. What you're finding is a lot of UK is suffering from mild dehydration. We say think thirst is the only reason, they're only dehydrated when they get thirsty. And that's not actually the case. Is
it compounded when we get this heat wave? Because a lot of people are out in their gardens, in the park, with a nice bottle of rosé, because alcohol consumption presumably goes up, and that presumably has...
Yeah, alcohol dehydrates you, as does tea, as does coffee, as does anything that caffeine has.
And is there a problem? Are there any dangers of drinking too much water? Is there danger of overdoing it?
Well, I mean, we pushed it to the limits. We actually drank between 9 to 13 litres every day when we were on our row. So when we were doing the row from Australia to Africa, that was 2 hours on, 2 hours off. And we were burning 10,000 calories a day and drinking anything from 9 to 13 litres.
But are you not just flushing out all the minerals?
We would, and one, because you're drinking that much water. 2, it's coming from a desalination plant, so it's actually pumped, so it's actually pure water, which then sucks it was trying to get minerals into the water, and so it's basically flushing all the salts out. So the only way we survived and got through in the time we did is we mix seawater with our water.
Oh, that sounds...
seawater, yeah, you can...
Rather you than me. Yeah. That doesn't sound very nice. And the key to this, is it just to drink a little bit often, little and often, or is it just, knock back a litre?
Yeah, absolutely. In between meals, at meals, and it's instead of, later in the afternoon, having another coffee or a tea, replace that, or an energy drink, replace that with drinking, a 750 or a litre bottle of water. It's amazing how quickly water can actually go down once you get used to it. 2 litres isn't a huge amount.
Not if you space it out over the day.
If you space it out over the day, and if you take it from your food.
OK, all right. Well, I can't show you. There you are. There's my water. I hope you're pleased. Jamie Douglas-Hamilton, very good to talk to you. Thank you for...
Thank you very much.
Studio.